So in this video, I'm going to be installing Debian13 in a desktop computer. So I created a bootable USB drive with Etcher. So I'm going to boot from the USB. So these are some of the options to install. So there's graphical install, there's install, and there's advanced options. This is how it looks. I'm going to choose the first option, graphical install. Okay, so here I'm going to choose a language. This is location. This is the keyboard language. So here I have to enter a hostname. I'm going to leave it as Debian. I'm going to leave the domain name blank. So I'm going to type a root password. I'll create a username. And I'm going to type the same password as the root password. So this is the time zone. Eastern is correct. So this is the partition disk section. So these are the options. I'm just going to leave it as default. Guided, use entire disk. This is just a warning. So I'll choose the second option. So this is an overview of the configured partitions and mount points. I'll click continue. So here it says write the changes to the disk. I'm going to select yes. So here it says configure the package manager, and I have to choose a mirror location. So I'm going to leave it as United States. So here it says please select a Debian archive mirror. I'm going to leave it as the first option. It's recommended here. So if you need to configure a proxy, you can type it in here. So this is the software selection. You can choose to install one or more of the following predefined collections of software. I'm going to leave it as Debian desktop environment and GNOME. So installation is complete. I'm going to reboot the computer. So I'm going to log in. So I'll show all apps. So these are the apps that I installed. So I'll right click the desktop, click on display settings. I'll click on appearance and I'm going to change the theme to dark theme. So this is network, Bluetooth, display settings, sound settings, power settings, multitasking, appearance. These are some of the wallpapers. These are apps, notifications. This is search, online accounts, sharing, well-being. This is mouse and touchpad settings. This is keyboard settings. Color management. This is printers. Accessibility. Privacy and security. And this is system. So I'll open Firefox. I'll check the version of Firefox. So the version is 140.5. This is Evolution. So in Evolution, it's just an email client. You can connect to your email accounts. This is the Files Manager. This is the software app. This is updates. So this is the text editor. So I'm going to open the terminal. So I'm going to check what's the session type. I'll type echo $xdg session type. So it's Wayland. So I'll check the kernel version. I'll type uname R. So the kernel version is 6.12.57. So I'm going to check the shell version. I'll type GNOME shell version. So it's 48.4. I'm going to check if VLC media is installed. I'll install VLC media player. So the user Tom does not have any privileges to install because he is not in the sudoers file. So to correct that, I'm going to log in as root. I'll type su and I'll type the root password. So now I'm logged in as root. So I'm going to type this command, VISUDO. So now I'm in the sudoers file. So I want to scroll all the way down until I see users. So this is it, user privilege specification. So what I want to do, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So on root, I want to change that to the user Tom. So Tom is going to have root privileges. So now I'll press Ctrl O. I'll press Enter. So to exit out, I'm going to press Ctrl X. So now I'm going to exit from the root user. So I'm logged in as Tom, and I'm going to install the VLC media player. So now Tom has root user privileges. I'll open VLC. So on the top right, there's the network icon, speaker icon, and power icon. Here's also the screenshot icon. Here I can make a selection, or I can make a screen recording here. So I'm going to run the update. I'll type sudo apt update. Okay, it's updated. So these are the specs. So I want to thank you for watching, and I thank you for subscribing.